expect the next several months quietly to feel like, as you'll be able to just live?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like everybody's always watching your every move, no matter.
If you thought you knew about player contracts, about superstar deals, or about how the WNBA operates, you are about to have your mind blown. Because Caitlin Clark, the name that has already changed women's basketball forever, just pulled a move that has sent shockwaves through the entire league.
I think Kelly and Amber have done a really good job of, finding pieces that fit. It makes me excited about the future, obviously, with Steph and her staff coming in here and my ability to...
Leaving the Indiana Fever, other players, and even the WNBA itself completely speechless. We're talking about an insane contract detail that goes far beyond her rookie salary. A detail so audacious, so unprecedented, that it has forced the WNBA to confront its own financial realities and potentially rewrite the rulebook for player compensation. This isn't just about money. It's about power, value, and a generational talent refusing to be undervalued. How did Caitlin Clark, a player in just her second professional season, demand and receive a deal that most athletes can only dream of?
I think, more than the wins and, losses, it's just all the moments in between, This is a confident group of girls, and if you have a young daughter...
And for the future of women's basketball, get ready, because we're about to dive deep into the juicy, unbelievable details of Caitlin Clark's game-changing contract and the ripple effect it's already having. You won't believe what she revealed. Let's be honest. When Caitlin Clark was drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever in April 2024, everyone knew her initial WNBA rookie contract was, to put it mildly, underwhelming. We're talking a 4-year deal reportedly worth around $338,056 in total, with just $76,535 in her first year. For a player who was already a household name, breaking viewership records in college, and selling out arenas, it felt like a slap in the face. You mean the generational talent, the player single-handedly driving millions in revenue, gets barely more than the minimum? Yeah, that math ain't mathing. Many fans and even some analysts wondered why NBA player salaries are exponentially higher than WNBA salaries. The common excuse, TV money. They'd say the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA. But the truth is, the WNBA has been notoriously opaque about its finances, often citing financial difficulties while its stars generate unprecedented buzz and revenue. But Caitlin Clark, she wasn't having it. She knows her value. She understands the seismic shift she brings to the game, and she wasn't about to let the league undersell her. Despite being on a standard rookie-scale contract, Clark, with her undeniable influence, did what any respectable superstar would do. She requested a contract rewrite. She demanded increased compensation and benefits to truly reflect her monumental impact. This was undoubtedly a risky move. The WNBA, historically, has been very careful about setting precedents, knowing that once one player gets a better deal, others will follow. But here's the kicker. The league folded. They simply couldn't afford to lose their biggest draw, the player generating more buzz and revenue than any other in history. Caitlin Clark called their bluff, and they caved. So what exactly is in this game-changing deal that has everyone buzzing? And how is the league, along with other players, especially figures like Angel Reese, reacting to this unprecedented shift? Let's peel back the layers. Forget the initial $338,500 rookie scale. While that was her official WNBA contract, the real shocker is the unprecedented, off-the-books, supplemental agreement that Caitlin Clark's team negotiated. This isn't just a smart clause. It's a power play where the Fever have locked down their franchise player, recognizing her worth beyond the traditional salary structure.
First season.
Thanks. I'm sure it will be a big first step for me. But it's just one step for the WNBA. Thanks to all the great players like Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper.
We've learned that beyond her official WNBA salary of $78,066 for 2025, Caitlin Clark's new agreement includes provisions that are truly revolutionary in women's basketball. This isn't just about stability, it's about making sure she's compensated for the massive revenue she generates. The Fever clearly know they had a generational talent worth every penny. For years, the WNBA has claimed financial difficulties, often cutting compensation behind the scenes. But Caitlin wasn't buying it. When the league tried to pull the broke card, Caitlin called their bluff and demanded what she truly deserved. And they caved. This wasn't just about more money. It was about Clark refusing to let the league undervalue her or treat her like just another player. Her boldness forced the WNBA to take notice, and the numbers don't lie. Since her signing with the Fever, merchandise sales have increased by an absurd 57%. Her jersey has been the league's top seller for 2 consecutive months. But it gets better. This new holistic deal for Clark isn't just about a bigger paycheck. It's about providing her with the kind of support usually reserved for male superstars. We're talking no more cramped economy seats. Caitlin flies in comfort on private charters or first class, ensuring she can provide her best effort without the grueling physical toll of commercial travel. This isn't about luxury. It's about optimizing performance and outcomes. A move unprecedented in the WNBA, where resources are typically shared. For Caitlin, the Fever went all out because they know she's not just any rookie, she's the future. The Fever surrounded her with a dedicated team of elite trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches who are solely focused on her development. Most rookies are left to fend for themselves, but not Caitlin. She has access to recovery specialists' 24/7 mindfulness coaching sessions and all the tools she could possibly need to stay at the top of her game. Crucially, her contract reportedly includes groundbreaking clauses regarding her image rights and intellectual property, giving her more control and a larger share of the revenue generated directly from her likeness and marketability. Separate from traditional league revenue splits, this allows her to capitalize on her endorsements, which are where the real money is made. This type of comprehensive support and compensation structure is a massive departure from the typical rookie contract, which usually entails a modest salary with minimal benefits. Caitlin's deal is revolutionary because it recognizes her worth as the franchise's spokesperson, a global icon, and a player who transcends the league, perhaps even the sport itself. This isn't just a victory for Caitlin Clark, it's a seismic shift in the way women's basketball is run and valued. Her contract isn't a one-time anomaly, it's a blueprint for what's possible. Other players, their agents, and even rival teams are taking notice and pushing for comparable terms in their contracts. The Caitlin Clark effect is no longer just a catchy phrase, it's a quantifiable phenomenon. Games featuring Caitlin Clark have seen an average 35% increase in ratings compared to similar matchups in 2023. The Fever's May 2024 opening game attracted a staggering 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the most ever for a regular season WNBA game. This benefits more than just Caitlin. It's revolutionary for the entire league. The 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, featuring both Caitlin and Angel Reese, saw a reported 300% increase in viewership from 2023. Major sponsors like Gatorade and Nike are boosting their investments in the WNBA as a direct result of her. Nike even included Caitlin's name in their renewed partnership clause in June 2024. Coca-Cola and others are throwing money at the Fever as if they are the only team in the league. These sponsorship dollars fund better facilities, updated locker rooms, better training programs, and more resources for the entire team. If someone is upset about Caitlin's benefits, they might want to have a look at their shiny new locker room and thank her afterward. Since Caitlin signed her contract in April 2024, Fever games have become the hottest ticket in town. Attendance at home games has increased by an astounding 41% compared to the previous season, with 5 straight sellouts in May alone, a franchise first. Arenas are bringing in louder fans, more energy, and a home court advantage that helps all of the team's players. So while some players may look down on her lucrative contract, they are also enjoying the benefits of playing in front of sold-out crowds. In just 2 weeks, Caitlin's jersey sales broke all previous records, making her the league's top seller. Fever-branded merchandise is now flying off the shelves at a rate 63% greater than in 2023. This is about the Fever being a marketable powerhouse that benefits all players, not just Caitlin's personal brand, because when the team is making a lot of money, everyone benefits. Beyond the court, Caitlin is an online phenomenon. Her 30-point game against the Las Vegas Aces in June 2024 made the hashtag Caitlin Effect trend for almost a day. A single 10-word tweet about converting someone into a WNBA fan garnered over 250,000 likes in a day. Her viral TikToks, showcasing her ridiculous three-pointers and no-look passes, have received over 50 million views. She's attracting millions of casual fans online, broadening the WNBA's reach exponentially. WNBA franchise valuations have skyrocketed, up more than 100% over the past 12 months. The Golden State Valkyries are the first $500 million women's team in pro sports, and the Indiana Fever, in a smaller market, are now valued at $335 million, a hopping 273% increase since last year. The league as a whole is collectively worth $3.5 billion. million. This isn't just growth, it's an explosion. This is Caitlin Clark drawing attention to herself by demonstrating what happens when a real leader steps up to the plate. She is more than just a player. She is a living example of what women's basketball can achieve, and her influence extends beyond that. Of course, with such a groundbreaking deal, there are always conversations, sometimes even whispers of envy among other players. We've heard Angel Reese, among others, voice frustration about rookie salaries in the WNBA, and frankly, they have a point. The typical rookie contract is a pittance compared to the revenue generated. However, here's the crucial counterpoint. While some players might eye Clark's seemingly expensive contract with a bit of side-eye, they are also directly enjoying the benefits of playing in front of sold-out crowds, of increased league attention, and of the rising tide that lifts all boats. The sponsorships, the media deals, the improved facilities, these are direct results of the Caitlin Clark effect. If someone is upset about Caitlin's benefits, they could want to have a look at the updated locker rooms and thank her afterwards. The WNBA has fought for years to be relevant in a male-dominated sports industry. What proposed growth in any league? Star power. The NBA became a worldwide powerhouse thanks to LeBron James. Tennis reached new heights thanks to Serena Williams. For the WNBA, Caitlin Clark's marketability is an undeniable force. She's making headlines, selling out games, and signing historic deals that bring more money into the league as a whole. Without players like her, the WNBA runs the risk of becoming mired in a rut, struggling for mainstream attention. The truth is, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird rejuvenated the NBA, or Serena Williams redefined tennis, Caitlin Clark is doing that for the WNBA. Critics can complain all they want about team equality or perceived disparities, but the truth is that her contract and her overall impact is pushing her team, her league, and the entire sport to unprecedented heights. Caitlin Clark is more than just a player. She is the model for the WNBA's future. She's forcing a necessary evolution in how female athletes are valued and compensated. This isn't just about Caitlin Clark getting her due. It's about setting a new benchmark for all WNBA players, present and future. It's about demonstrating that women's basketball has arrived, demanding respect, and commanding the financial recognition it deserves. So there you have it, folks. The truth about Caitlin Clark's insane new contract details. It's not just a salary, it's a testament to her unparalleled influence.